So here's the truth. A clicking fridge isn't always dangerous, but ignoring the wrong clicking sound can destroy your appliance. Listen carefully. Check cooling. Trust the warning signs. And remember, a fridge should cool quietly, not struggle loudly. If this video helped you, give it a like, thumbs up. Subscribe to Easy Solutions for honest appliance advice. And comment below, does your fridge click or was it something else? Because here we don't do panic. We do practical solutions. How a spinner should work. Let's quickly understand what's supposed to happen when you start the spinner. The capacitor provides an extra electrical boost. This boost creates starting torque. The motor uses that torque to lift wet clothes and water. No load? Easy. With load, that's where torque matters. If torque is weak, the spinner will struggle, or stop completely under load. Symptom breakdown. Here are the key symptoms you should observe carefully. Spinner runs fast when empty. Spinner slows down or stalled with clothes. Sometimes needs a manual push. Motor feels warm but not burnt. No abnormal noise from gearbox. These symptoms already tell us something important. The motor is trying, but not getting enough help. Capacitor failure, the most missed cause. The capacitor's only job is to help the motor start strong. When it weakens, motor still gets power, but torque drops sharply. Spinner cannot lift wet load. Common capacitor issues. Value drift, looks fine, works weak. Internal drying, wrong replacement value. Cheap, low-quality capacitor. Important note for DIY users. A capacitor can look perfect from outside and still be bad. If your spinner starts only when empty, needs help to start, loses power under load, capacitor should be checked first. Motor problem. When it really is the motor. Now, let's be fair. Sometimes it is the motor. Motor-related causes include weak winding, shorted turns, overheated coils, incorrect replacement motor. A common mistake. Replacing the original motor with a lower torque generic motor. It may spin fine without load, fail completely with clothes. For technicians, always compare wattage, RPM, torque rating, shaft size. A visually similar motor is not always electrically equal. How to differentiate motor versus capacitor. Here's a simple logical test approach. Replace or test capacitor first. Low cost, fast result. Observe spinner under full wet load. If performance improves, capacitor was the issue. If problem remains, then test motor windings and current draw. This order saves time, money, unnecessary motor replacement. Professionals follow this sequence for a reason. Common mistakes to avoid. Replacing motor without testing capacitor. Using wrong capacitor value. Ignoring low behavior. Assuming new motor equals strong motor. A spinner that cannot lift load is a torque problem, not a speed problem. Trust build. If you want repairs that actually last, diagnosis matters more than parts replacement. This channel focuses on real-world appliance logic, technician-level thinking, DIY fixes that make sense. Subscribe to Easy Solution for the next video in this series, where we'll test capacitors properly and measure real motor performance under load.